I'm Brad.
And we're 626 Ohana, California. And tonight we are doing a special DVC Moonlight Magic here at Animal Kingdom Park. So when you come in, the first thing you see is these nice big balloons, and we'll walk past them.
I'll put the balloons in the picture right now.
Okay, so after that, they sent us back to a special ticket line.
So it's a regular ticket booth right there.
So we had to get all of our, I had to show my DVC card and my driver's license to be able to pick up my stuff. So we are getting these lovely bracelets for the evening. Here you go. All right, next up, we each get one game fossil credit to play between 9:30 p.m. and midnight. I bet those will get used. And then we have these vouchers at these restaurants, so Flame Tree Pizza Bari, Satu'li Canteen and Restaurant only valid tonight. So we get a quick service meal.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at this. Woohoo! It's a gorgeous pamphlet.
Okay, let's see what they got.
Okay. Complimentary food and voucher. We get ice cream from 9:30 to 12. The Disney Vacation Club execs will be out. And can you dig a dance party? Woohoo! All right, and Rivers of Light is gonna be at 10:30. I'm actually excited about that. And they're gonna have special merch that we can buy. I actually like the mug. I like the shirt too. I like it all. They're gonna have characters out. So in Discovery Island, it'll be Doug, Russell, and Carl. There'll be Flick and Princess Ada, Pocahontas and Miko, Tarzan and Tarek, Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Babaloo, and Magali.
Why?
Mickey Mouse and Minnie, and Coda and Kennedy. And Tree of Life will be up, and they're gonna have some dance parties, woohoo, and bands going.
And
So let's see what's gonna be open, because I've heard that not everything is open, especially Animal Kingdom. So Tough to Be a Bug, Navi River, Flight of Passage, Expedition Everest, Terratop Spin, Dinosaur, and that is it. So the Kilimanjaro Safaris is not open. So really, there's not a whole lot of rides open.
Six rides.
6 rides and a show. So you're not gonna have like your Festival of Lion King or anything like that. So just keep that in mind, that it's not like a normal day here. So there is less offered, but I'm glad they have a special River of Lights, because we will be checking that out.
So yeah, it seems like there's a lot less offered for rides and attractions than what we've seen in California.
Yeah, as far as well, even Magic Kingdom here at Disney World. So maybe you don't need to be here to do that as long, I don't know. But no matter what, we've always had a good time. So we'll show you what it's like when it gets to be about 9:30, or what we eat with our coupons.
All right, oh, there's the line for the event check-in.
Yeah.
Oh, they just opened it.
They just opened it.
But the lines are not as bad as what we've seen. So right there's the event check-in. You can see the people kind of lighting up out there. They're not too long, so.
And one of the things to notice here, they have carnival games here, but out in California they haven't at California Adventure. So that's something unique for this DVC.
Yeah, they
Moonlight
don't.
Magic
They haven't
event.
shut at California Adventure. They had them shut down.
Yeah, so that's a little different than here. So
Okay.
I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's go. So hey, to let you guys know, that line to get in, to check in.
So much easier than
Oh, that was like short. Disney lines. If I can find, I'll try to put the film in for when we went to Disneyland Moonlight Magic. That thing was huge and long. This was nothing.
That was easy.
Yes. So something.
So kudos to Animal Kingdom for that one.
Yeah, that's awesome. It made it simple.
A lot of people are leaving. A lot of people are coming. It's kind of a weird transition.
Alrighty.
Moonlight Magic will happen.
All right, let's find out what we can find out about this one, and we'll share things that we find along the way. So please like, subscribe, and follow our Ohana on all its adventures.
Yeah, and We're gonna have fun after dark in the Animal Kingdom.
Just no safaris.
Just safari.
Boom.
We'll go before.
All right.
It's a whopping 80 minutes.
Wow.
This is what happens when Moonlight Magic and the daytime guests collide.
So normally at this time of night, this is not a big wait.
No.
But with Moonlight Magic, it is closed.
So it's kind of busy. It's going to be really interesting. There's a lot of people still don't have people don't have bands, and it seems like a 50-50 mix, so it makes this park extremely busy.
For this time of night. So we've never had to go out this for past the line. Wow.
Oh my. And look at them. There's so many of them.
Fuzzy horns on the giraffe's heads are called ossicles.
Oh, wow.
The giraffes are...
Picked up a Moonlight Magic for $22.99 and a Yahtzee.
See? How much was the Yahtzee? I don't know. And then we got the t-shirt. And of course Kim had to get a
DVC
ornament. And really, they really just had everybody set them out and had everybody go after them. All right, let's get some ice cream. Thank you. Alrighty, we got our ice cream. Cheers. That was the shortest line of the night so far. We didn't have to wait.
We have never been to Pandora at night. Which is kind of crazy because one of Hayden's friends, Dad, did some kind of lighting here for nighttime. We don't know exactly because everybody in Disney is so
secretive about what they do.
So I think he has something to do with some kind of lighting in here at night.
Very cool.
Oh, look.
Now the sidewalk is like...
It almost looks like it's going to be slippery.
It's black light.
Wow. Look out. There's so many more sounds at night.
Wow.
Look at the sidewalks too. There's different colors like pinks in there.
Greens.
I'm blown away.
It looks a lot different on the screen too. Believe it or not. Look at,
oh my goodness.
it looks so much
it's cool.
More vibrant in the screen.
There you go. Those are good. That's a good word.
Very cool.
I want to get a picture in front of it. I got the charred beef and a noodle base and a creamy onion dressing. And I have never thought I would have boba balls with beef, so this is kind of an interesting thought to me.
And then I got there's different versions. If you ask for a menu of allergies, they'll give you an allergies. This is a soy-free menu one. So I got beef, rice and beans, and I don't know what all this is, but we'll give it a try.
Boba balls in here, I was right. It seems very different and strange. I don't know why, but the beef is good. The noodles are good. It's an interesting combination. I don't know if I would go this combo again. I might try something different next time.
Alright, let's try mine. Mine's actually good. Yeah, good flavor of the beef. Nothing exciting, but it's still good. So, rice and beans, she was right. It's good. Mixture. Mine's a win. For what is it? $38.30 total. So almost $40 total for a drink and food. It's a pretty good deal for free. So we just got back to our room from Moonlight Magic.
So we had some long talks about it coming back and our thoughts.
Yeah, it's really hard for us to quantify what we did and saw, do the park size, and what we're doing here at Walt Disney World.
It is because it's it's part of our membership.
Yeah, and so it's something you definitely want to use. But the other issue that we have with it is that we're here on the deluxe dining plan as well.
So to us, it didn't really matter that they offer free food, but it was nice. And I'm sure if you're coming any other way, it's amazing that they do that.
Yeah, and so it's one of those things that's kind of a catch for us.
And the free ice cream, we always love free ice cream.
Yeah. Except for there was one issue with it. It was in one spot only.
Oh. Okay, yeah, you're right.
And that's the hard part, is that from ones that we've gone to in the past, that they had several spots where you can go get ice cream at. Here it was only one spot to get it, but it was the shortest line of the night.
It was. The character lines at the beginning of the night were super long. People were lined up way before the event ever
I think it was
started.
like at 8:30 at night. There was already
and there was a
lining
huge
up.
line.
Yes. By the end of the night, the lines were
A little bit better.
They were reasonable.
Yeah. So I wouldn't go right away. Maybe because for some reason this one seemed shorter in time.
Yeah, because you only had 3 hours to do everything.
And there's 6 rides open. So it's nice they have River of Lights, and I understand that because of animals' routines that they don't have Kilimanjaro Safari open.
Yeah, and that was fun tonight. We did that before the park closed, and that was great.
That was probably one of the better safaris that we've ever had.
Especially right before dusk, it was just beautiful.
It was, and we had giraffes come by. It was just amazing.
Yeah, and we got to see hyenas.
We did.
But as far as everything else is, the rides were shorter for like Pandora's 50 minutes.
It is, but honestly, I wouldn't go wait 15 minutes out of a 3-hour event for it. It is shorter than daytime, but I wait till I have a fast pass for it. The Navi River ride at first was 30 minutes, and then we went to do something else, came back, it was 15 minutes. Which, that's great.
Yeah. And then the roller coaster Everest
was 15 minutes at the end of the night. We didn't go walk up there, but we did look on the app. It was only 15 minutes.
Yeah, we were just a little bit tired at that point. We're like,
and we're going back tomorrow.
Yeah. And then Dinosaur was about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and actually, one of the things I love at all events are the dance parties.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun there. And Hayden did too, unfortunately.
And even my mom had a good time at the dance party. We were all dancing and having a good time. It was really humid out.
Yeah, Hayden had a lot of fun. We all did, and and then they gave us the free tickets for the arcade games, which those were fun. That was great to have. It was a great bonus.
Yeah, and it's also great to help thin out the crowds into different areas because there's less to do, and it's nice they have a River of Lights show during the event.
If you want to go see it and not want to fight for everything, yeah, definitely.
But I would actually recommend doing it before the event, because
there was
one right before the park closed, and then they had the other ones so that you could go and ride the rides.
Yeah, they I think that way you maximize your time there. You want to get on the rides beforehand.
Or see characters later.
Yeah, the thing I was impressed with is the organization they had, as in knowing where everything was. Big signs lit up. It didn't feel like a mob trying to get all the items.
Oh, merchandise in the store was really great because they didn't have like one place where the shirts were. They had like 3 or 4 different places with the shirts and the tumblers and all that.
And they put them out early, so nobody was waiting in line. In our past experiences, everybody was waiting in line to get those items.
So it was nice. We actually picked up a Yahtzee that was a DVC member themed and a tumbler, and I got a t-shirt. It was a much smoother experience.
Yeah, that felt really easy and a lot smoother than what we have ever experienced. Just having those balloons up for the sign and the check-in here was amazing.
Yeah, they did a good job.
It was so easy, and we've seen it in our parks, or the California parks, where the lines are just huge.
Well, and also you can pick them up at the event wristbands and things like that at your DVC resorts.
Oh, you can? I didn't know that. Oh,
beforehand, and then head on over.
Oh, I wish we had done that.
I heard they opened at 5, but there really wasn't a lot we headed over there before 5 because we didn't know what to expect. Per se, we want to be in the park before the chaos. And usually it was interesting because here at Animal Kingdom, it was easier to get the tickets outside and the little event wristbands.
Yeah.
And inside had a longer line. And it was flipped at Disneyland in California Adventure.
That was kind of strange. It seemed like the line was a little bit longer. But the bands, when they opened up, they first had to go to this little box office area if they weren't open, and we got our bands, and right when we got our bands, of course, the other line opened. Yeah. But they didn't have a line that was really fast, and most of the people were in probably within a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that was easy. They seem like they planned that really well out.
Yeah.
I would have liked, and it's such a hard park, I think, for them to have a Moonlight Magic event at.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they can't do the shows, the Finding Nemo, they can't do, what was it? They can't do Lion King, Festival of Arts. Probably, my guess is because performers and they have certain roles cast and they've been performing all day.
And they're probably a little tired after doing it all day.
And then Disney and overtime and all that, you got to take into consideration. So they're not going to probably be doing that. So it makes sense. So it seems, I'm trying to think besides Kilimanjaro Safari. Oh, water ride. I'm not, you know what though? It might have been kind of nice because it was really hot.
By the time we left tonight, it was about 11:30. I was showing about 79, 80 degrees outside.
And as my grandmother was said a long time ago, I was glowing.
So it was still warm. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of things that were great. We talked to Terry from DVC.
Yeah, she was really
nice. And we were talking about the member cruise that we went on and everything. She was head of that.
Yeah, we were trying to talk her into adding more.
And we actually found out on our member cruise that if you watch our videos, that we thought they canceled Frozen because of the rough seas.
Well, and we thought it was for safety. But we found out a lot of the performers were new to the cast. And actually
were seasick. They couldn't put it on.
Which I get because there was, I mean, that night there was so rough. Few.
And there were people actually got off the ship in San Francisco that night. So
yeah, that was.
So it was kind of interesting to get some information from them about things and talking to the heads of DVC, the executives.
Right, and they stand out for about an hour and they talk to everybody, listen to your ideas. They're jotting down things.
Yeah, they actually had assistants in there
just listening and
writing down comments and everything else. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, overall, I think it was a successful night, and definitely if you're coming here, you're here. And
then I know there's DVC members. Maybe their pass is expired and they live closer by, and they want to make a one-night thing, and because they're trying to combine their points or something, and they just kind of let that year gap, or they were gonna let it go for another month or two, just try to save money, or however, whatever reason, it gets you in without having to pay for a day ticket or an annual pass, which is a nice, or parking.
And it's like I said in our last Moonlight Magic video, it's free.
Well, it's part of what you pay for direct
dues and everything else. Yeah, but it's a free event to go to.
Or you can bring your friends if they don't have tickets with you. Like locally, I have invited friends of mine to come with us.
Yeah, when we're in our local park.
In Disneyland, California Adventure, when they've had it.
So
but it's kind of funny. Every time I have, they've always backed out.
Anyways,
I don't know why either. I stopped asking people for that reason. Because I don't want to waste and take away other people's tickets, and if they don't want to go, well, you know.
Yeah, and then the meal we got was, I mean, it was okay.
Yeah.
Mine was better than Kim's, I think.
I do. I think that was just a choice, and the cast member kind of tried to deter me a little bit from it, but I was just thought the noodles sounded good with the beef.
Yeah. And
I think, and then I tried. Brad had similar, but he had the rice and beans, and he gave me a bite, and that was much better.
Yeah, and it had a little choice because of soy.
Yeah.
So they did have soy free, and that's the good thing is that you can ask a lot of these places that they have a soy free menu, and they all give it to you if they have any questions. And that was one of the ones I had questions on.
It was, because that could have gone terribly bad tonight.
But you know, really, we got about $40 worth of food for both of us, so about $20 each.
Food.
And it's like I said, if this was a situation where we're on the deluxe dining plan with our snack credits and everything else,
right? And actually,
it'd be awesome.
The thing was, Hayden wasn't feeling well, so my mom was kind of tired too, and they decided to head back early. We had their vouchers, and we actually found a teenager that was still hungry that we gave the extra to.
Teenage boy hungry.
Don't know how that happens.
No, I don't know. Anyway, so I would say overall, yeah, it's a fun event. It's still worthwhile going to.
But it's hard to compare to the other parks. So if you come in with the same expectations of what you had at Disneyland, California Adventure, and Magic Kingdom, because there's so many rides there versus what's at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I could see where you would say, you know, you'd be a little on the disappointed. But they have the games that other parks don't have, the carnival games to play.
Yeah.
So there's differences.
Yeah, and I even say that we had a nice time just walking through the Pandora area.
We'd never seen it at night, and it was gorgeous. It
was gorgeous, and it was peaceful to walk through.
So that was kind of nice, and we got some photos.
So I wouldn't go in there expecting a ton of rides. I guess our wrap up would be not expect a ton of rides. It's still a good time to go. It's fun. Even if it's just the peaceful part of it.
It was. We did. I think we ended up just kind of wandering around.
Yeah.
Because neither one of us wanted to get into character lines for as long as they were.
Yeah, the character lines were insane.
Yeah.
And
we like characters, but we're not into where we spend 20, 30 minutes to see one.
Yeah, so fun time still. Character lines are a little bit insane. Rides were...
They were iffy. I mean, I would have liked to seen better times for Flight of Passage.
But 50 minutes really in the scheme of things compared
50 to 55 at the end.
The scheme of things is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's better than a average day. But like I said, I don't really ever go on it unless I have a fast pass.
Free ice cream.
You can't ever complain about free ice cream. Nope.
And just the ambience. I love Animal Kingdom Park at night. So
that is true. It is just amazing. I love.
So any of these Moonlight Magics are definitely worth your time going to and doing it.
Yes.
It's just everyone's kind of a little bit different of what the expectation should be.
Yeah.
So
it's different. It's a different animal.
Yeah.
Different beast. I don't know. Just kind of. So that's just kind of our thoughts on how it's different.
So yeah, please comment down if you were here tonight for the Animal Kingdom one, what you found was different. If you've been to the ones at Epcot or Magic Kingdom,
or Hollywood Studios, or even Typhoon Lagoon. I'd love to try Typhoon Lagoon. I'm somewhat curious if it'd be a little bit like this event, where there's not as many rides.
Yeah, and
so it'd seem more crowded.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely leave a comment below if you've done it. So with that, I think it's time for us to say goodnight and find your magic. Good night, everybody.
Night.